feel punishment, slave.
I sometimes scream out, no. When really I mean yes.
Yes, yes!
And this is why we have the safe word. Until we hear the safe word, we will not stop.
She's not a Christian!
One water, that's better.
Who?
One water. One bottle of water.
So where are we? We're recording.
We're recording now?
Yeah.
Let's go on a cigarette. We're on a fucking boost cruise.
No, not yet. It's already started.
Oh. Well, we just left Stockholm.
Coming a little closer. We're we're leaving Stockholm to Finland. Who's here?
You, me, and Captain Faggot Pants.
Captain Faggot Pants is Chris Neff.
Oh.
No, I didn't vote on that.
Can you be fucking normal during the podcast at least?
Yeah, it's going to get worse, queer.
That's good.
I don't know if you noticed, but most of our listeners
I really look forward to this fucking
are looking forward to you.
Actually, this is more about how the fuck I'm going to listen to these two fuckers.
Yeah, pretty much. Take your ponytail down so I can get some inspiration.
Yeah. Look at that bald head of Jason. That looks like a fucking dick.
I cut my hair short.
Yeah. And you don't have cancer.
I got to prepare for a podcast. I can't just go into it cold.
Why?
We don't have any blow. So where we got? We got Helsinki tomorrow.
Yeah. Helsinki tomorrow.
On the rocks in Helsinki.
Tampere at 9.
With Adeel, Faqih, Chris Neff, and myself. Is Ali on the show?
Yeah, the first one I think all of us on the show.
No. Is Ali on the show?
The show in Helsinki?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Why don't you have a beer in your hand?
Because
You want a
Can we do a light bulb?
Yeah, let's take it live. Let's start it heavy.
I'll have a long drink and a light bulb.
For those of you that can't see this image,
Yeah, this is pretty impressive.
we decided to buy some liquor that comes in a light bulb,
Something.
and we have no idea what's in it.
No, he told me what it is. What is it, melon or something?
Some melon liquor, some bullshit.
Okay.
It's good
So-
taste like crap, but here we go.
Right now we're getting ready to unscrew our light bulbs.
Or as fucking Jason said, he doesn't have any crystal meth, so it's the closest thing.
Okay, it's a family podcast.
When I lived in Vancouver, I used to go to this bar called Ivanhoe, and
Ivan the Hoe was the
some guys I met from Winnipeg who had left their hometown and moved to Vancouver were an interesting and collective group of people. They lived in a warehouse. They used to hold these punk rock parties and stuff like that, and I used to do a lot of drugs, mainly smoke a lot of weed and stuff. I was over there one night, and they were breaking light bulbs. And I'm like, what the fuck are you breaking light bulbs for? And they showed me, they break the light bulb in half, and then put this crystal in it, dab it in.
Crank.
And then put a lighter under the light bulb with a pen, without the ink in it, and burn the bottom of the light bulb, and smoke this meth out of the light bulb.
Did you smoke it?
Yeah.
That's what you do when you can't afford a pipe because you spend all your money on fucking.
It was weird.
drugs.
It was a dirty, dirty drug. Do you have to twist this off?
No, you just take the cap off. Just remove it.
There you go.
There
Welcome
you
to manhood.
Oh, that's all right.
Fucking clear.
And then crank this part off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it?
Now you're just gonna suck and
This-
swallow. You used to.
This is 40 milliliters. It's 15% volume by alcohol, so it's 30 proof. So basically, we're fagging it up and drinking schnapps.
Yeah.
Is it schnapps?
Yeah, pretty
schnapps
much.
shot.
All right, there you
Cheers.
go. Schnapps.
Yeah, Jagger and Jack lying
Go. Oh,
Boom.
that's pretty nice.
Nah.
I think on ice.
Oh, it'd be great. A little tonic or seltzer water on there.
It tastes a bit like your fucking drink right over there.
Why don't you pull over the chair so your cock's not hovering over my face?
Well, that's your
Jesus.
dream, isn't it? I was doing it for your sake.
And for those listeners, if there are any, we're right now in a 4-bunk steamer closet.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. We're doing how many hours?
It's a fart room.
Right, but it's 18 hours.
18
we're on this
hours.
phone?
We're going to be 10 o'clock local time Helsinki. That'll be 9 o'clock Swedish time. That means that we're going to be on this boat for 16 hours.
Right, and we've been on here for 45 minutes, and I'm already on my fourth beer. How do you think this is going to work?
It's going to be awesome.
We just got...
Let's do some liquor.
Okay,
Some liquor.
well, let's entertain the fans first.
Yeah, with the liquor.
We just went back to the, what did he say, free trade?
Duty free.
Duty free. And we loaded up our cart with a random selection of foreign
Single
beers,
drinks.
a little Jack Daniels, cheese,
meat.
long drinks, and then after we get really fucked up, some skipper pipes, which are licorice pipes.
Oh, my God.
I know, skipper pipes. A box of them.
And, of course, a carton of cigarettes.
And
five,
Chris really wants some Swiss nut.
five
I'm
that
gonna
was
say
you.
what
Five
that is.
sausages and some cheese. So we're trying to create the perfect storm of farts. Basically, is what we're trying to do here. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it's going to be...
Just talking to this, I'm just going to say I'm caught up in this storm. I'm not a part of this
But
storm.
how much do we spend for all this?
Only 1,500 crowns.
Which is how much American?
American, it will
10 grand
accumulate
US?
to 250 US.
Yeah,
approximately.
the exchange rate here is shit if you're an American.
Well, it's great for us when we go to the States nowadays.
Yeah, you guys go over there and you're like fucking...
I had a blast now. I felt like a rich boy.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? 100 crowns is what? 15 bucks?
Pull out your...
Yeah, something like that.
Let's pull out the calculator.
Yeah, but see exactly. I don't know what the rate is now because
100 crowns? I'd say it's maybe 15 tops.
you change it. What was the exchange rate? You know that? Do you
But
have some
I
app?
have a short-term memory problem. I
Okay,
drink
go
too
through the
much.
fucking app.
So, okay, how many?
100 crowns.
100 Swedish crowns, American, is $15.76.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
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 So it's
Well, but give them a comparison.
Around 6.
To give you a comparison, how much does a beer cost here?
Well, expensive
in a
now.
club.
In American, if you translate American dollars, if you go
10
like,
bucks?
if you go to a normal good place in Central City,
Denmark was worse.
Norway is probably the worst, man.
Yeah, but
I blew
it's
through
$8 bucks.
thousands.
It's
$8 you can buy fucking 8 beers in an American beer store.
The thing that I thought was fucked up in Denmark is that they charged me more because they mixed it. Like if I ordered a Guinness, it was, let's say, 50 Danish crowns. And if I wanted a half and half with beer and Guinness, it was like 53. That's
Beer and
fucking
Guinness.
bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not the American way, is
No,
what
but
I'm
no
saying.
one, no one drinks booze like that.
wait. You mix Guinness and regular beer?
Yeah, it's called a half and half.
I don't know.
It's called black and tan, a half and
Yeah,
half.
when we say half and half beer, mix something else, and you don't mix two
Yeah.
different beers. Or
You thought I meant...
in England. If you go to Northern England or Scotland or Ireland, you say you fucking drinking half and half with the Guinness, they'll shoot you.
Huh?
I don't know what full in back
Oh,
accent.
okay.
Bullshit. You can't do that in fucking Northern England. You got half and half.
Half and half is a very popular drink in England and Ireland.
I don't know. I don't know anyone who drinks
I know
Everybody does.
half
What are you
pint.
talking
Black
about?
and tan, half and half. It's fucking
Fucking
Harp
Europe,
and Guinness, for Christ's sake.
Nobody drinks that.
It's Bass and Guinness. You fucking retards. You don't know what you're
You
talking
don't even live
about.
in Europe. What the fuck do you know?
Yeah, but where you are in your life that you need a half of 2 beers?
Because it's a nice...
Why not do a shot of Jaeger and have a pint of something that tastes the
You
same
always want a
over-
shot of Jaeger.
I
You
don't
want
think
some
we need
dick
to
in a
talk-
shot of Jaeger.
No, that's not true.
All right, somebody's opened up a can of worms. Adeel is such an easy target to be made fun of a
Yeah, then we do
faggot.
the
that We
whole-
call him the can of worms. And he walks around with the fucking can opener and says something stupid.
Here we go.
And then it turns into us making you look like a queer for 48 minutes and you crying.
45.
Yeah.
45.
And at about the 25-minute mark, you throw your hands up in the air and just say, "Lay into
You're
me, boys.
ridiculous.
Lay
You're
into me."
ridiculous. Okay. Number 20.
Well,
A job.
Raw rookies, yeah.
Yeah, but they're
But that
providing a
club is
service.
very easy. You have to understand that even a Swedish
Even more reason to pay somebody.
Yeah, the thing is,
Jesus. Oh, did you smell that grease gun?
No, but seriously, I think it's all right that they that they don't pay if it's a free club, fine. But the problem is,
All right, hold on. If we're going to continue the podcast, you got to do one of two things. You got to gargle with fucking gasoline, or you got to brush your fucking teeth. This is a small room we're in. Okay.
says the fart machine.
I'm telling you what I'm experiencing right now.
You're experiencing pain
I
because you're a
haven't
piece of shit.
farted in 3 days. I'm backed up on cheese
Give 'em those
and
mints.
sausage. Eat that box of mints over there. And for those of you that don't know who we're talking about, Adeel Faqih. Adeel Faqih is joining the podcast. And what is the podcast's name now? Is there?
there's no name.
This is Jason Rouse and Friends is what it should be.
No, I
You
don't.
should think about that.
I don't have enough friends to sustain more than 3 episodes.
I know, but you
so I can't continue.
we need to start at least eating the mints.
You should eat them.
If you got a trouble...
His mouth smells like an open end of a dead cat. You're a pig.
Yeah, you got to do something about that.
Hey, just say quiet and you can...
I have an
It's
extra
going to be the worst podcast ever. You two fucking slamming a racist guy.
I have an extra toothbrush. It was up Jay's asshole about a week ago, but it's still the toothbrush.
That's what it smells like it does in your mouth.
Oh,
like Jay's
God.
ass. I thought it was the ass licking. Apparently it's a
You
toothbrush.
guys are pigs.
So we're 10 minutes into the podcast, and what have we learned today?
Well,
Jay
we're
has
no
no
closer to finding out where babies come from. So.
Comedy in Sweden.
Well, how about this?
Some problems.
You've come from Hollywood, California.
Yep.
You've done 9-10 days in Denmark.
Yeah, that shows in my life.
Yeah, I would say so. I think the last show you could have easily recorded a DVD on it without any kind of editing or pre-production.
I would agree.
It was just, it had such a rhythm, and they were into it right out of the gate.
Yeah.
And
It's still, I've never had that many applause breaks in a set in my
well,
life.
from show one, everybody was like, it was just good.
But it was interesting because you get those applause breaks and it throws off your timing. And I was talking to Danielle Stewart, who was on the tour with us, is that you get the applause breaks and then you realize the applause breaks are so long after your punchline, you can't even tag your joke.
No.
Because tag...
I gotta ask you because you said the same thing when we were in the States, and I realized that as well. But is that a cultural thing that you don't have that? Because in Sweden, even when somebody is not a brilliant comic, they still get a lot of
Like yourself.
I mean, you saw it Big Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're trying to be funny? No, I'm trying.
No, I'm trying to be honest, so you're not delusional about your career.
No, I'm just saying that in Sweden it's quite common. I mean, even if you have like a normal set, in a 15-minute set, you're gonna get a couple of applause. If you're like
That's
okay
unheard of.
comic.
Yeah. But that is.
I think the Big Ben. I did like psychedelic fucking slow jokes. I had like a couple of applause breaks. You had him. The gay guy from Canada had it. Everybody had him here because that's common.
Gay guy from Canada had a twinkle in his eye, didn't he?
Well, when you walked by, I don't know. But
He did lick his lips when you walked by.
Yeah.
Chris. I
Did
saw
he?
him do it. Yeah, you walked by.
I didn't even introduce myself to him. I didn't want to be like, hey, you're funny.
Well, you're cold, plain hard to get.
Yeah. What I'm saying is...
but is that so uncommon in like LA? Is the
What,
common
a queer hitting on me?
No, but somebody fucking
That
has a
happens
great
pretty much
show.
every
Somebody has
day.
a great fucking
No,
show.
never applause breaks.
No, you're not going to get applause
What the fuck
breaks.
happens then?
It's they're not jaded yet. It's still new and fascinating.
I still think that this crowd in the
I think
States
it's a medium.
are
I think
great.
it's a medium that they're not used to.
But I think this crowd in the States were good. The shows we went to were good.
Not consistent.
Not
a certain subject matter or hot keys like.
Yeah, but listen, you won't
certain
get that in
sets and
Sweden
things.
every place either. You know that.
I don't think it's even
but any
close to
major
comparable. I don't think the United States, any show I've ever done, including Canada, is comparable to the Scandinavian audiences. And maybe that's because
They say it's new.
Well, yeah,
Appreciative, happy.
and I don't know if it's because we're doing it in English and it's
A lot of it is that.
yeah,
Sure,
and it's
it's foreign enough to have like.
or if we're English and we're a lot funnier than you losers.
I think it's two things.
'Cause it could be
We are better than that. Way better.
No, but to be completely honest, I don't agree completely with that. I don't think the Swedish comic is as good as they think they are. That is, but I've seen Danish, Finnish,
Because their measuring stick is within their country.
Yeah, but I've seen a couple of Finnish comics, Swedish, Norwegian, which are good. But the problem is this: that the kind of comedy you guys like as well is not that big in Sweden.
No,
as you can know.
Yeah, totally.
As in Jason style in Denmark, fucking awesome. In Sweden, they think I'm rough in Sweden. And you're gonna listen to my material in English.
Yeah.
I'm not as rough as Jay and you are, but in Sweden, they think I'm fucking pretty rough.
My comedy comes from an environment and a place that they're not familiar with at all. They see the craftsmanship and the work involved, but they don't. They're like, why would you say those things? What is going on in your life to say those terrible things?
All right, time out, because I just finished my Le Coq beer.
Of course you have
Which is
the
a
Le Coq
premium export of Adeel's anus.
Where is that Le Coq from?
It's Estonia, I think.
Estonia.
It says London.
It sounds like a kid's
That's
beer.
a Finnish,
I know. That looks like a Kit Kat in a can of beer. What is this called, Adeel?
It says Olvi.
Okay, so
It's Finnish.
just so the people, you have to understand in radio, you have to describe what they can't see.
You just asked
gotta
me the
stop
fucking
drinking.
name. Did you ask me to
have to
describe
stop
the
drinking.
fucking bottle for them?
It looks like a Fanta, basically, and we're going to give it a try. It's called
Phantom for
Lever.
retards, it looks like.
Yeah. But I'm on number 7, and we've been here.
Are you on 7 drinks?
No, 7,
No.
Fuck you,
I'm on
lying.
1, 2, 3.
That's your
4.
third turd.
Buddy, this counts as 1 because that's a shot.
Yeah.
That 5.
Then you're on 5.
We went to the bar, asshole.
One bar drink. That's your second. That's your third.
What's this?
And the fourth with a shot.
All right, learn to count.
You're up to 7.
Okay.
You're telling me to count?
I don't know. It feels like 7. Maybe it's because we didn't eat lunch.
Oh, we had cheese.
Yes, we did. We ate at my place.
That was breakfast.
It was 2 o'clock.
Okay, I guess it was 2 o'clock.
No,
Last night
what were we
was
talking
the...
about? I had a...
Oh, I'm sorry, I did interrupt. What were we talking about? Can we get back on point?
The disposition of Swedish audiences compared to...
No, I think we were talking about something else, actually.
Put it this way. You take, below 5-10 of the best comedians behind that fence and put those in front of an audience in London, it would be like lambs to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why is that?
I think
culturally, what's humor here? I mean, I told Jay that I think
stand-up's glamorous with none of the income.
Listen, the thing is, they think stand-up would be different. The kind of stand-up that we like from Americans and English people, when Swedish people do that, they tend to give it a complete different spin. Like, when we do that kind of... I felt that my style is better suited when we go abroad and do, even in Finland, Estonia, even in LA, I felt that was working. Even the people always like, I felt like American style. In Sweden, they feel it's aggressive. And I've toned my stand-up down so much because I still want to have jobs in Sweden. So I've toned it down for the company gigs because you can't do it the way we did it. And still...
Yeah, well, that's the thing that's missed. There's no, for lack of a better reference, there's no blue-collar comedy. It's amateur and then theatrical. There's no working class. Guy who works as a fucking bus driver.
Right, there's no in between.
And this is what him and his wife do. Once a month we go watch comedy at the local comedy club.
Yeah.
There's none of that.
No, it's not big. Stand-up is not big. So the people that do earn money with it, they refuse to fucking share it with them.
I feel like
that's what we're talking about. We're not going to say names, but certain guy fucking book himself. When somebody's trying to book something on the label,
if you want to call somebody a nigger on this
that
podcast, you can
all
do that.
countries, though. You get
but that's really big in Sweden.
Sure, in a small market.
In a small market.
Yeah, I honestly feel like from the 2 shows that we did here in Sweden, that it was kind of like it was a novelty to them that they'd never seen before. It was a new thing.
An exotic bird.
Yeah. Whereas Denmark, it was like...
They're more into it's bigger there.
What's that?
The art form is bigger in
It's
Denmark.
much bigger.
Comedy
And they
is
don't
bigger
have the
in
same taboos. Like I told you, I said,
Denmark is
drop your
very
drug
open.
stuff.
Right.
They're not going to react to that.
Right.
I think you thought I was trying to pull one over on you.
No, I didn't.
No.
But as a comic, and I wanted to prove you wrong.
Sure.
I wanted to prove you wrong. But you're right. But also, I think that's...
Denmark, you're talking about heavy drinking and drugs, and people were like...
That's the thing. In Sweden, you have to do it differently. I mean, Ahmed got fucking... he was supposed to do, when he was on Raw, he was supposed to do... Ahmed is another Swedish comic. He's a good guy. He was with us in L.A.
He's black.
He's very black. And
that fucker still owes me $40.
Does he?
I don't know, but it sounds good, doesn't it?
You nigger hater. All right.
Okay.
The thing is that guy...
18 minutes in, and we got our second N-bomb out.
That guy, he did on the club, he was on Raw, Morten fixed him up, so he's going to do like 2-3 minutes, but on like this one of the biggest Swedish shows that do something else. It's like Allsång on Sky, it's a singing fucking show. They were supposed to do some stand-up before, him and Messiah, right? And that was a great thing because 2 million people was going to watch him. It's going to be good promotion. They watched him in a club gig at Raw, which is famous for being Raw comedy.
Raw.
Yeah, but...
Where is Raw at?
He said 2-3 was Raw. It's not Raw anymore.
Where's Raw at?
But at least that was the thing.
When I stopped doing it, that's when it stopped.
Yeah, that's...
Where is Raw?
No, they switched places.
And a Raw comedy thing.
It's like an
Club
improv.
chain.
Yeah.
How many of them are there?
No, just one, but change the spot.
Oh, it's a
floating
satellite.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, he did in one of the shows. He did some weed jokes. Ahmed does some weed jokes, regular weed jokes.
Well, he's a drug addict.
They heard the material. for a minute, 1 minute material, and they canceled the fucking show. That's Sweden.
What do you mean they like pulled him off the stage?
No, they heard his material sometime in a club.
And they did the deals.
Yeah, and they heard it, and then they called his Morton then called him back and said, like, we're not going to book these guys. You talk about weed on stage. That's not possible. He's like, but I don't have to talk about it in the video on the television.
I don't understand that because we're how many miles?
You understand what we're talking about here now?
Yeah, asshole. That's why I'm commenting on what you just fucking said. I can hear you.
I wasn't being aggressive. I was just,
well,
a rhetorical question.
Well, your breath is still aggressive.
I don't think so. I think yours is worse now. You still smell like burp.
Well, it's better than a fucking guy's asshole. And I think Jay will agree with
You're the only one that's been in my place.
Hey. I passed out. You were the one that was up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Let's talk about...
You're talking about me blowing your ass while you were sleeping.
Okay, how about those pigs that fucking Stallone brought home?
Who's Stallone?
That was
those dump trucks.
Okay, let's back up. Our first night after Avesta, after I did very well for the record.
And then that fat chick fell over on her face.
Yeah.
Teeth out.
That's true. We get our first night in Stockholm, and Adeel's going to make a big deal and take us all out. And he decides to bring over the Pineapple Express and Dump Truck City along as fucking guests. This girl's face looked like Manuel Noriega's in about 1988 when he was the president of Panama, for Christ's sake.
In drag.
Or maybe she just spent 38 minutes popping zits on her nose before she came over, and she was just a little red. I don't know. And then Dump Truck City was the one that was walking...
The garbage pile and heels?
Garbage pile and heels was the one that was walking around going, I don't like you. I bet you're not funny. And it's like, what do we have to gain from spending time with you? A, you're a pig. B, you have no brain in your head. And C,
you're a pig.
You have a fruit tray on your face. So do you want to comment why you made us fucking hang out with... Hey, I woke up the next morning, and you're massaging her, for Christ's sake. You have two women in your bed, and you don't fuck either one of them. I would have kicked them out 5 minutes in. After I put the bag on her face, and said, this is how we're going to fuck.
One is a friend's girl, and the other was a friend. I don't want to fuck him.
She was Kurdish.
So?
Yeah. Turdish in my eyes. I know that's easy and cheap, but it's true.
It's the light bulb talk.
I get the conversation. First you say they're ugly, then they say you want to fuck them. And I say they're friends, I don't want to fuck them.
I'll fuck anybody after 34
what the fuck
beers.
is the problem?
Know that. But what I'm saying is...
that I saw you, when I went to the subway with you, and there was that blonde girl from out of town that came. You went to meet her.
When, today?
No, like a month ago.
Yeah, so what about that?
What happened with her?
She's coming the 16th. Staying in my place.
Do you love her?
No. I don't know when that will. We're just gonna have a good time for a couple of days. And Chris might be there. You can watch how babies are made.
He already had his fucking dick in a mound in an oven mitt.
Whoa.
She was bigger than the planet of her.
Hey, I actually thought both of those women...
No, the dark-haired girl...
I'm very attracted to both of them. I think they're very nice.
If you could see Jay's face at the moment, all of you will laugh their head off.
No, they're very nice girls. I had a great time.
When he said both of them, the smirk on Jay's face...
Who set the high score?
What?
I was on a train.
Fattiest girl?
Fuck you. I was on a train and a flight and another train and another bus and another bus. I am 14 hours in to getting there, smelling like fucking hungover fucking bum cum. And I pull the most beautiful woman in the bar.
Yeah,
that's
town
Sarah.
of 40.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Thank you.
In the town of 40.
She was the most beautiful, though, for the record. In that place.
No, there was some girl that came in. It was kind of like
give him a yes. Come on, give him a fucking yes.
No,
give him a yes.
There briefly.
Yeah, the blonde.
She looked like she looked like
the one.
Looked like she sucked off Motley Crue. I almost threw up that cheese and pepperoni's fighting for fucking territory right now. Are you shitting?
Just a little bit.
Adeel just lifted his leg up and a squirrel flew out of his asshole.
Right into Chris's mouth.
Hey, what do you say we go for a quick break? Have a dart and finish up the podcast, and then we can come back and tell what happened after we got back from Avesta. How does that sound?
What the hell are you going to talk
We're going to go have a cigarette now?
Yeah, we're going to take a break. I've been doing this for 24 minutes. I need a break.
All right.
Yeah, song break now.
Yeah, but when we come back, what are we going to talk about?
No one knows.
Something
No one
different
knows.
than the fucking days.
Oh, okay.
Talk about regular stuff.
You sat in the high score at the glory hole. All right, sounds good to me.
So we're back.
And the beer?
Now what?
Well, I'm switching over to this. Looks like a Dutch beer.
Yeah, I was doing that as
Is
well.
it Dutch?
It's typically American. There's a windmill on it, so it must be Dutch. Anyone want to close the door?
No.
Or we got a rodeo
No,
coming?
leave it open
Rodeo.
because some pigs might stroll by and we'll meet them.
Give me the Heineken.
You want the Heineken?
Yeah.
You adventurous little bitch.
No, I had to get it. The other one's local for me.
Oh, okay. There you go. Jay, you need a beer? You still drinking that lemonade?
No, no.
Why the fuck did we buy a 6-pack of the lemonade?
Because it's good.
Buddy, we're going to have to be back at the fucking
All
shop.
right, what do you recommend? It's like
I think
Heineken.
I would take this.
Let's
'cause
have a
it's got
shot of
fucking-
Jack.
I don't think a piston heavy.
Yeah, Piston's good. Do you want a shot of Jack?
Not yet. No.
Why not?
Oh, hold on. I want
Are we on?
Piston.
Huh?
we
No,
on?
we're on.
Oh, we're on.
Hold on. Where,
I'm trying to get them to drink some shots.
Not yet, man.
We only got one piston
Okay.
head?
No, I drank the other one. Give me the Jack.
You want the Jack?
Yeah.
I'm not doing any Jack.
I'm gonna do it myself.
Is that a plastic bottle?
Yeah.
Damn, I can't break it over your head.
Well, maybe you can.
What is this one? It's got a teddy bear on it.
It's a Finnish beer.
Yeah.
Finnish.
Karoo.
Yeah, it's a
Right?
short one as well.
And then I already had the Le Coq.
Of course, that was the first one you went for.
All right. Family
It's only
shop.
beer that comes with a bag hanging out of it.
Is all the beer
Swedish.
here 5%
That's
or
sweet.
more?
5 or more is strong beer.
I already had that.
What's an American beer? 3.1?
4 in the States, 3.2 if you're in Utah.
Did you know, 4 for us is a middle beer.
What does this say?
It's called a ladies' cocktail.
I got one that's more my speed.
You know what Canada
4.7.
beer has in it too? That Swedish beer has? Alcohol. Not so much in America.
No.
Can I get something that makes me piss all the time and it's cold?
Sandals.
Sandals. It
What
comes
is
with
this
fucking tea tree oil and a blowjob from a hippie.
Oh, your breath smells.
Always Finnish.
Let's finish.
Always beer and Finnish.
All right. We got dead air. Somebody's getting lazy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right, well, we're back. We just went and had a cigarette, and on our way out, Jay decided to take a piss helicopter.
What the fuck was that all
or a
about?
toilet. Yeah, why'd you piss all over the floor?
You know what? Sometimes I get nervous in places I'm not familiar with.
I forgot every time you're not in the, we're not in the living quarters, like where you live around the corner. He
Somebody
just
lost
comes. The only thing he does, he comes to my place, smokes weed, and fucking fall asleep. But whenever he gets the chance to fucking leave the house, this always happens. Peeing in fucking places, shitting in tubs. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
He gets nervous. He just said,
Yeah.
you heard that.
Well, do you buy it?
You're drinking that Jack Daniels straight out of the fucking bottle.
So I'm just gonna drink it.
All right, stop bragging.
What do you mean stop bragging?
Just drink it. That ponytail, when you drop it,
Yeah, how long are you going to do the fucking Seagal?
yeah.
As long as you can fuck
What is
that.
this fucking... What do you think, you're Kurt Cobain or something?
I had long hair when I was in college, okay?
Well,
'Cause it
you've
was
never
cool
been to
then.
college. You never had long hair.
Is it like an Indian thing?
I can't get my hair.
Why?
Religion.
Oh, but you can eat pork?
No, I'm Sikh. I'm not Muslim, man.
The only thing you're
Did
seeking...
you wear any
the only
headdress
thing you're
when-
seeking...
dick!
Did you wear like,
More
a headdress when you were a kid?
Nah, my father was agnostic. I didn't have to do that.
It's called common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a bit lucky. They were conservative culturally, but, I didn't have to do all that shit.
That must have been tough for, like, Indian kids growing up in Sweden
Yeah.
with very traditional families.
And very few other
Viking
Indian
culture
Pakistanis.
and...
The problem isn't that. I mean, in England, all of them, they keep a hold of their children perfectly because there's so many other Indians. They can build a community and fucking force fuck them into that. But in Sweden, it's harder. It's harder for us as well because
I think somebody just shut our door and they're like, shut these faggots up.
you fucking.
They're talking
dog.
about piss-soaked floors and fucking seeking faggots.
Sweden was bad before. It's good now. It's one of the most racistly open-minded places. But America is the only place you go to when they don't fucking ask where you're from. They don't really ask where. In Sweden, even the liberals always say, "Where are you from?" I lived in Sweden my entire life. What do you think? I'm Swedish, but apparently I'm not because I'm dark. But they always ask where you're from. It states they never
When you
do
tell
that.
the story next time, don't put your hand on my leg.
Is your leg in my face?
No, I'm laying down right now, relaxed.
You touched my hand the other day when I was walking the street as well.
Yeah, you did 3 times.
You were behind me.
I had a piece of toilet
You were
paper
behind me.
just blown my nose, and you thought there was...
You blown something else.
You thought it was a catch rat.
You blown
I'm
a cock.
drinking. I'm drinking.
And you were
You're
like,
always fucking drinking.
let me get a taste of that cum just on my fingers.
All right.
I'll lick it off like barbecue
You know my
sauce.
mother's going to hear this?
Good.
Number 12.
Hey, somebody's fucking ticket back into this shithole.
Is that mine?
Yep.
Probably mine. It says name on it.
I got mine.
That's probably mine then. It says on the
pull
side,
mine out.
Adeel. That's me, you piece of shit.
Deal. You're a deal.
That's what my dad told my mother. Let's make a deal when you find her.
All right. You got any
Why
more
would he
bad
say that if he
fucking
was
jokes?
raping her?
Same
It's
thing.
not really a deal.
Here's the deal. I'll rape you and I won't kill you. That's a deal.
All right.
You need some new pickup lines.
Well,
Well, I'm not trying to pick you up, so that was a repellent line. You won't
what
repel.
is he going to do?
What are we going to do? I think we're going to go to the
Finland.
bar. I'm going to go to
We
the
got
casino.
Belgium.
Oh, yeah, we got
What the
Belgium.
fuck?
Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you guys going to do about Belgium? Are you doing a show? Are you doing a show as well?
She's going to come and do some showcases.
Did you say she?
Yeah, she is. And
Degraded to woman.
and then do the TV show on the 21st.
That'll be fun.
I hope so. I got one warm-up show. And
Oh, so
then-
you have a club date before the show?
Yeah, an open mic. I just
Okay.
said in the contract that I wanted
Let's do a
stuff,
jack.
but I don't want to do shots, man. I just
on.
fucking gobbled down
Come on.
meat sticks and
You
cheddar
just
cheese.
peed down the fucking bathroom. You need to take a shot.
I got to mark my spot.
Hold on, you just said meat sticks and his fucking trousers started to rise. Relax.
By the way, the best clip ever is the meat spin. Like, just send it randomly to your grandma, to your grandpa,
Meatspins.com.
to your mom.
Meatspins.com.
If you're
My
a...
buddy Scotty McDonald in Hamilton sent that
Oh,
to me
is that
about
Scott?
4 years ago. Yeah, and I was like, that's a day ruiner.
Yeah, it's got its own website. It's so good.
That
Adeel
is-
set the high score on You're a Faggot on there.
Yeah.
It was like 1 million.
I was fucking
He has it on a
hypnotized.
loop in his fucking...
Hypnotized,
He
bro.
has it on a loop in his bedroom.
No, go around.
Go to meatspin.com. What is the song it said to?
Na, na,
You
na.
spin me right round, baby, right round. Who sang that?
When I was in LA,
Dead or alive.
When I was in LA, I got that fucking clip from him. I went to Facebook. I just copy pasted every motherfucker on the chat. Just watched it, and I got so good. You're a piece of shit. That's disgusting. That is hilarious.
Yeah, it's a relationship gauge, that's for sure.
Go to meatspin.com right now.
Please.
If you can watch it with your significant other for more than 5 minutes and not turning it off, well, then you need to tell your significant other you're a faggot. I think that's the rule, isn't it?
Yeah, you're pretty. It is quicksand.
No, you want to be fun. Send it to your mom. Send it to your grandma. Send it to your dad. That's what you should.
You sent me, speaking of websites, you sent me to a website where guys were cutting off their genitals.
Me?
Yeah. And
When did I do that?
right when I got here, and I turned it off because I said I can't watch that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When you guys were making out on the couch.
No,
I
I'm
didn't,
talk-
I didn't tell you.
Yes, you did.
I talked about it. That
No,
somebody
you
fooled
showed
me.
it to me.
No, I
And I
didn't.
said there are limitations on what I
Are you
think.
crazy?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Are you being honest, or you
Yeah,
just sitting
I'm
on a
being
bad joke?
completely
I didn't
honest.
show you that
When
shit.
you showed me this
What
when
are
you
you
were blacked
crazy?
out,
Are you fucking-
blacked out. And
I don't even
remember.
know the fucking site.
I'm
He
telling you what
blacks out a
happened.
lot.
You're an idiot.
You do know the site, and
the
as
fuck are you
I'll pull
talking
up my browser and I'll show it to you.
All
A
right.
guy slid his wiener off.
I
with a
talked
very-
about it.
No, you showed it to
No,
me.
you're an idiot.
Jason, he showed it to me.
Yeah,
I
and then
said,
you had to
If
turn
I
it off.
had the
I had
site,
to
I
turn
would
it-
show
you
you
were there.
straight away.
Remember? I
No,
said I
maybe
can't
that
watch
was in
this.
Denmark.
Was
Thank
it
you.
Denmark?
You're
Oh,
an idiot.
Ib showed it to you.
Who showed it to me?
Ib,
Oh, Eep did.
maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure it was.
Are you insane? Seriously?
I don't know. I've been on a
I'm
bender.
telling you, it's
I've
not
been on a
me.
bender.
He's telling you someone in
No,
Denmark, and
he
you
was,
fucking
he was
still.
showing you the Indian version of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where the white people lose.
No, that was me. That must have been Denmark.
Fuck,
I know the
who
clip
that
you're
was.
talking about. Though.
Yeah.
Is that?
Of course you do.
It's
You
all
look-
page.
it's your homepage.
No, it's seriously, to be honest, is it the one because Kodjo and David, two comics in Sweden, they were like, you gotta watch the clip, but you have to watch it. I was like,
I think that the word
The film-
comic
film
is
deal?
thrown around a lot. If you don't claim comedy on your income tax, you're a
But they do.
hobbyist.
They do.
Those guys and you.
well, we all do, but
I don't.
not as much as you. Oh, so you're saying that we're all hobbyists and you two go, fuck you then.
Yeah, we're professionals.
Well, you don't, you said.
He's got TV credits.
I have to claim my money.
Well, actually, I can do a TV job now, so fuck you. He does radio
Doing
job.
what? Folding up chairs after they shoot a movie is not a TV job.
He gotcha. What do you think of that, faggot?
Here comes the cops.
All right.
Actually, it was a hidden camera job, so fuck you.
Okay, it was a hidden camera job.
Yeah, I got a new job on that, so you can both screw yourself.
What, craft
He
services?
did that.
No, I probably gotta get a...
What was the hidden camera show you did?
I did several. I've done Guys Behaving Badly. I've done Traveling TV Guide. Done Overhauling. And one more.
I didn't think I would like that much. I never wanted to do it, but Pontus asked me, he was like, you're going to be perfect with this.
I'd love to do it. I don't think I can keep a straight face or
But
something.
I can't keep a straight
Fun.
face.
It's fun, but it's harder than you think it is because you have somebody in your ear, a director or a producer.
I was so fucking lucky that my director, Pontus, he told me this. We had a manuscript. I was like, I don't like the setup. If you're going to fool somebody, then you're not going to buy it because I'm the only one who fools him all
Let me
the
tell
time.
you something about those hidden camera shows. I would read the scripts every time they gave them to me and say, "There's no way." Yeah,
Take your elbow and push it in my shoulder.
There's no way it's going to work, but it did work, right?
it always works.
Yeah, I know.
Deep. No, straight in. Straight in.
I don't have any more leverage.
No. But
What
not
the fuck is going on here?
On the outside.
If you can see this, you'll be shocked.
Here.
And who you call
My
who?
back hurts.
And
Tell me where you want it. Right
And who's
there?
the-
Yeah.
Like that?
Down.
tell me where you want it. Get down. Get down. Is it
Further
good?
down?
Oh, fuck.
Does that hurt?
Are you coming?
Oh, like,
Feel good?
You gonna come?
All right, kiss me.
Smaller
Kiss me.
circles.
Okay. Kiss me.
Smaller circles.
Let me see your mouth.
Who's coming
Show me
first?
your mouth.
Shit.
There's a competition right here.
Somebody's got a cramp. You would do this for me. What you have done, but it was
He's
in
got a
my
cramp
asshole.
in his cock.
Smaller circles.
Tighter
And
like
deeper.
that.
Fuck.
Like that.
Down.
This is horrible.
Like that.
No, it's sore. Fuck.
Hold on. Take it. Grab one of those sausages and bite down on it like it's a twig.
Up. Oh.
Please stop.
Right there. Fuck.
I'd rather see him pee.
All right, that feels good, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's bad now. Yeah.
You want more?
Yeah,
You want it harder or deeper?
Up.
Right there.
Okay, right there. Fuck. Ah.
Is it normal now? Getting harder now?
All right, I'm getting tired.
No.
Of course you're getting tired. We've been banging his ass for 10 minutes.
It's
Hey.
your turn.
Come here.
Get in there. Get in there. He needs help.
I need an elbow. No, gentle. Down.
I don't know how to be gentle.
No. Okay, no, not there. Right. Okay, around there. Up. Right there. Now hard in.
Take it.
No, deep.
Take it.
Not up. You're going
Hold
up
on.
too far. Go down.
The door is open.
You're going too far.
Right there. Now push in deep. Not so big on the circles.
You know,
Yeah,
we really
like
should
that.
have-
Up.
We
Up,
really
right
should-
there.
Time out. We really should have a Thai massage as a sponsor for this part of the show.
That was the worst
That's
thing I've
no
done in my
good.
entire life.
I'm in fucking pain right there, motherfucker.
Christ.
Every 3 months from hauling fucking
Let's have a jack. Your back will get much better. Come on, let's have a jack.
I just
All
don't
right.
feel.
Let's have a jack.
I told you, I'm not drinking liquor.
Because you're a faggot.
No,
So why the fuck do you buy this for?
That's for fucking.
so you will get drunk and pass out, and we can have a good time. That's why we
That's
get you
me.
drunk. Are you just
Really-
figuring out this hard liquor thing?
Really mean. I'm
You
so happy
paid-
you're gonna save my place for 2 more days because I'm gonna shit on your face.
Buddy, you get lippy when you drink, and when you get
He doesn't
lippy,
go get 100 of the color.
and when you get lippy, your finger wanders.
Lippy?
Yes,
He
it does.
does get a wandering finger.
Yes.
He's always like thinks he's looking for his keys in a car hole.
It's like you feel like you're never going to see
And
me
you
again.
experienced this.
Yes.
So you've been fingered by me. Is that what you're saying?
Now,
You
when
attempt-
you get grabby. You get grabby.
Yeah, you do. Get
And you
a little
still want me
manhandling.
to be with you in the hotel room.
He's the only guy to come up to me drunk in a bar and goes, "You got something on your shirt?" and put his hand up to your shirt.
Really? You did that?
Just once.
Oh,
Who is it?
It was a
it's my
cheap.
mom or my brother.
Oh, cool. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Let me talk to him.
Hello.
All right. Be patient now.
Hey, how are you? It's
It's a cool looking microphone, actually.
Oh, it's Pasher.
yeah, it's my brother. How are you?
Can't believe you get fucking
On the
email.
phone
Hello?
with Jason's
Like,
brother,
the connection
Andrew.
won't fucking know.
I'm gonna try calling him back.
Yeah. Let's see if Ned got home safe. We were just in Copenhagen with Ned for 3 days? 4 days.
Yeah,
And we thought it
What
was
happened
going to be
to Howard, by the way?
the time of our lives.
But who's Ned?
Ned's
Friend
a
of
friend
mine
of
from
ours from
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Yeah,
He's a very nice guy.
I seen him on Skype, right? I think.
Yeah. And we got to Copenhagen.
I've never seen hookers run from customers ever.
It was a ghost
Is he
town.
ugly or is he just crazy?
No.
No.
We're not talking about
We were
men.
all out of hand.
We were looking to burn down the town.
Yeah.
And the problem is
As usual.
the town said, it's Sunday, we're not ready for you.
yeah.
So we shifted on the fly, is what we did.
We kicked the doors open of those strip clubs.
I walked into
People were running.
Well, and see, here's what's funny about
Listen,
the
if
strip
you're not
clubs.
going to pick the pee up from the
All right.
toilet, I'm going to stand from the side and pee as well.
You
Yeah,
got
everywhere. I don't give a fuck.
you got to stop
I haven't known this
interrupting.
boat for 4 years.
He's gonna give a shit.
Look, you take some of this,
Yeah,
JD.
take some of this. You can stop interrupting because I have a point. The only point you have is alcoholism and passing out on the floor.
Are you
Can we
kidding
agree
me?
on that?
You're his dick.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't think.
Back to
I don't
Cope-
think Adeel's an alcoholic. I think he's just more Swedish than you'd like to.
back to Copenhagen.
I have
Copenhagen-
never I'm not Swedish.
This is the longest Copenhagen story I've ever had to try and tell in my fucking
Fuck,
life.
give me more elbow.
I'm working here. We went. Okay, we went to.
there.
We go to the strip club.
Hard. Down.
All right.
You know he likes it hard.
Down.
Okay.
Down towards the spine. No, up a bit. Not over. Yeah, okay, up. Up.
Does that feel good?
Up a bit. Yeah, right there. Fuck. Okay,
Oh,
stop.
Pull it. Pull your cock.
He's bleeding. He's bleeding.
Okay. Anyway, we walk into this strip club, and the first one says you can't come in because you have tattoos on your sleeves.
And that's when Ned kicked the door off the hinges and
Ned
shot
was
everybody.
fucking pissed.
Yeah.
So we go across the street, and
He
they
was the
try
only
to.
one wearing a suit.
Yeah, well, he looked like. And they had a problem with him wearing a suit and tattoos. You and I.
That's a deadly combination. When you're wearing
Yep.
a suit and tattoo, that's a guy who's taking a day off from kicking people in the face.
Exactly. That's a fucking gangster who's like, I gotta go fucking, let it all hang out. So we go across the street to the other strip club, and they charge us 100 crowns to get in. And then we walk in, and not
What
only...
was that in U.S. dollars? 100 Danish crowns.
Can you do the math for us?
And the Danish?
Probably
I don't know what the
25.
Danish is. It's probably very similar.
Probably
Any time that
25.
you got to pay to get into a fucking strip club?
And walk into a strip club with no chick on the pole?
No.
It was a ghost town.
That's the first time I've shown up at a club that they didn't want your business.
Yeah. And not only that...
Look at you.
There
They
were
want
two
your
60-year-old guys working the door. I could have killed that guy with a fucking cough.
There were 3 girls that worked there. One had a peg leg.
No, she did.
Yeah, she did. She did. She had a vest on
that
A real
and it
peg
covered
leg.
her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He had a prosthetic leg.
I think, well,
I
an
think
ankle.
that was her cock and she was one-footed.
The point is,
You're not going to fuck her leg, right?
the point is, there were 3 strippers in there, and none of them felt like doing their goddamn job. So we
No.
paid 100 crowns to walk into a place that had a female bartender. Is what we did.
Yeah.
In essence. And I walked in there pissed and
How much
angry.
is 80 euros in Danish crowns?
Oh, was
In
that the-
Swedish, it's about 700. In Danish, it's...
Here,
something
let's
like
not count on Captain
you-
fucking math in his head.
But I don't know the
80
fucking
euros?
thing.
80 euros.
You're an
Because
idiot?
I dumped 100 euros on right out of the gate.
I don't know how much...
80
in
euros in
In
dollars is 115 American dollars.
Yeah, for Danish.
In Danish is 596 crowns.
That's
Okay.
fucking exactly what I said.
Yeah, and I you saw me.
We were paying 5-star prices for fucking half-star service.
I dropped all my money on the bar as soon as I walked in. Yeah, it was like the Wild Wild
What
West.
the fuck can I get with
I
this?
literally said that. I think I had maybe 400 crowns and 150 American, and I said, "Can I buy my friends a round of drinks and get a bitch on the pole?" That's all I wanted.
Yeah, I know. There was no...
A strip club with no strippers working.
Apparently, they just go off on weekdays.
No,
See, you're used to Hollywood, where you can go out 7 days a week and do something mental.
I understand, but
You're
we
the
were there.
entertainment capital
We were
of the
there
world.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
But what
And
day were you in the Danish one?
Weekdays. We left when the party started.
The strip clubs in Scandinavia is not...
I know. I go for the atmosphere.
I don't even like the...
I don't get sexually aroused.
The
to be
only
in a strip
time
club.
I
It's more
like the strip... I've
Going
been,
to a strip club like me is like going to like a jazz club or something like
yeah,
that.
but, I've been to like a couple of strip only, I have to be honest. But the ones I liked the first time was outside Canada. We went to London. Let's go there because the guy who raised his sister was actually working there. Long story. But that was cool. But in Stockholm, what's the point? Come on,
My problem is this. They
pay a 1,000 crown entrance fee, and you have to buy a beer for 150.
I have no problem spending money on booze at a strip club if I'm going to a strip club to see some pussy.
Listen, the girls on the strip clubs are not as hard as the one on the street in Scandinavia.
Not in Copenhagen.
Yeah, but it's
all
a
we
North
saw-
American
Copenhagen,
institution.
250-pound black chicks. That's the only hooker I saw time and time
Oh.
and time again.
She had so many black eyes, her face looked purple.
Yeah, it was bad. My point is, in you would think these working girls in these strip clubs
Jack is getting
would
mad.
say, "Hey, would you like a lap dance?" These girls
No,
were
hustle.
like, "No, yeah, exactly." They'd
But
work.
that's the American way.
right? But
Yeah, that's the
Do
culture.
something for nothing.
these girls did not make an attempt. They were like, "So what's going on? Do you want to smoke a cigarette?" Nothing like, "Show me the
In
champagne
London, they
room."
were good.
Yeah, well, they got that
we're
Vegas kind of
Yeah.
spearmint rhino.
We're getting off point. The point is this: the Copenhagen's the capital,
Yeah.
correct? You'd think that would be like the best.
Yeah, even
city.
Toronto has a nightlife. They keep going after
those
hours. So
smaller towns in Denmark, like Aalborg and Aarhus, were 10 times better
yeah.
to hang out in.
But at right out of the gate in Aalborg was
Oh, yeah.
like fucking Vegas on a weekday.
Yep.
That whole street was Mardi Gras.
Yeah, no, it felt like Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People hanging out of windows, all the bars playing shitty music,
Yep.
tons of people in them going bananas.
And those fuckers have the worst taste in music.
yeah.
They're fucking listening to
No, there was
John.
that one rock bar we went upstairs. That rock bar was
That one was
alright.
all right, but the one
I
that
gotta
was
take a shit, buddy.
you gotta take a wicked
Buddy,
shit.
Perfect. You're gonna take a shit in the B
Good.
room?
I'm taking a shit on the piss.
My point is this:
Come on, don't do that.
the
gonna
most
shit in that
packed
bag.
bar. The most packed bar was the one that was singing John Denver. Country
yeah,
road,
the
take
Viking
me
bar.
home. Yeah, but it's a
Take
chain.
me home,
It's a
country
chain. It's a
road.
German chain of the bars.
I gotta take a shit.
All right, somebody's taking a shit.
Where are you gonna take a shit?
On the piss?
Don't shit on the floor, please. If you shit on that fucking
Come on, don't
floor,
shit on the fucking floor.
shitting
No,
on the
no, come on, no,
shitting on the
come
floor.
on.
Are you
That's-
shitting on the
that's
floor?
too early.
Hold on.
Too fucking early.
Are you really shitting on the
We
floor?
knew you were gonna shit on the floor. Don't shit on the
Jason,
fucking.
don't shit on the
Don't
floor.
shit on the floor.
Get
you
in the
piece of
bowl,
shit.
Jason. Get
No,
in the bowl.
don't shit on the floor.
Jason,
Yeah,
get
good.
in the bowl.
Oh, come on.
Ah.
Just sit down normally.
Oh, it's,
Why the fuck do you need to
he's
do
doing
that?
the Karate Kid
Look
again.
at- Why is this always like, oh man, you filming this?
Of course I
You
am.
fucking filming this? I'm gonna take pictures instead.
It wasn't
You take
filming.
film?
Hold on, it wasn't filming.
I'm embarrassed.
It wasn't filming.
You want to film me?
I didn't have it on. I thought I had it on.
You didn't have it on. Open the door. Jesus.
God
Okay.
damn it. I thought I had it on.
Okay, the podcast's still on. What are we gonna do?
Oh, yeah, we're back. Basically, what you all just missed is Jason doing the Karate Kid.
It's not a joke.
No, it's not a Karate Kid, and that's when he stands on the toilet like the Karate Kid and proceeds to drop ducats into the bowl. So that's pretty much all
Duckets
you
into the
missed.
buckets, you can call it that, yeah.
Yeah, it's...
And now the urine comes like 5 minutes later. He's the only guy I know who you can physically hear when he goes to toilet. He will shit for 5 minutes and then he'll
Check
fucking...
my mail if you don't mind. It's just the internet. I'm not going to do anything wrong.
No service.
know,
I'll try to
you
do
have
it on
no
Facebook.
service?
You raped me today, right?
What?
You raped me today on Facebook.
What do you... No, I didn't.
I got an SMS like ha 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 for no reason.
I slipped on piss.
Oh my
I
god.
have to admit, I feel bad. I thought I was recording and I didn't get it. I've got to get that tomorrow. Because that's the Karate Kid you just did there. You know that,
I
right?
call it the first tower.
No.
Did you have anything on the floor?
It looks like people jumping.
It's the Karate
Is there
Kid.
anything on the floor?
Oh, it's all on the floor. No,
Hey,
there's nothing
get me
on
in
the
here.
floor.
I need to
Piece
get
of
on the
shit.
check my
He's lying.
no
You're a
internet.
piece of
You
shit.
got nothing.
No.
There's nothing, man. I'm telling you.
Buddy, I got to get that on
We're out.
tape. I got to get that on tape.
Yeah, I'll do one later. I got more shit in me.
He flushed the fucking...
No, I'm nervous about the show tomorrow.
You get in there and clean that piss off the floor right now, or you're not coming out of that bathroom ever again. All right,
This
so
is bad for the environment.
Okay, I'm gonna piss on the floor
what?
now.
Shit in the toilet?
He's gonna piss.
Since no, don't piss on the floor.
He's gone, I'm gone.
No, fuck. If you really, I'm gonna fuck. I'll go get my own room and spend the money just so I don't come down with fucking.
Throw that in the toilet.
Listen,
so
I'm
I
not
don't
peeing into the toilet as long as I can fucking hit it.
All right.
Listen,
Oh, this sucks.
I just vacuumed.
Now, see, here's the
You hear
thing.
that?
Here's the
Can you
thing.
hear that?
There's a difference in being funny and being
Forward?
No, hygienically dangerous for other people.
Oh, you say my piss makes you nervous?
No, what I'm saying is if I were to have a cut on my foot...
You suck people's ass for fun. That's not
Wearing your
hygienic.
sister's G-string.
Where do you get those underwear? It looks
Victoria's Secret.
No, not even. More like Baby Gap. What the fuck is wrong with
It
you?
is Baby Gap.
Oh, my God. Adeel wears fucking 5-year-old underwear.
Well, after he kills them, he takes their clothes.
Yeah, it's a trophy. Some people like the skin.
fake-
Buddy, I'm going to take a wicked
Are you
shit.
ready?
Again?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No, yeah, where's the pills you were supposed to eat? What was that?
We've only got one left.
Hard turd?
You have pills?
Hard turd? You said hard
the
turd?
turd glove. I
Turd
lost
glove.
it.
Yeah.
I think it's on your kitchen at home.
But
Basically,
you had it in your hand.
okay, let me explain to the 5 listeners that might listen to this
4.
and understand what's going on. I discovered, I used to have a problem shitting blood. And
You had a problem trying to shit blood?
no,
I think if you put glass in your mouth,
no, you know me. I've been
when
experiencing.
you'd have a movement, it looked like a crimson tide.
Correct, and subsequently I earned the
I
nickname.
thought you were born with a uterus in your asshole.
But I earned the
But
nickname.
then you weren't getting it.
Can I have my beer? Is it over there? I earned the nickname.
Oh, did I laugh on that?
Oh, you want to? You can't ask me to make out. You
That
just got to
was-
start
that
kissing
was
me
my-
with
sorry.
my beer. Was your asshole on this?
Oh, I didn't touch it.
All right. My
Relax.
point is this: I had a problem.
We got 10 minutes left.
Can I? And I'm trying to tell a story, and I
Day
keep getting
19.
interrupting. I had a problem where I was shitting blood out of my asshole. You were there, and you experienced much of this fucking misery.
Yeah, it
from
looked
on
like
the
somebody
road.
skinned a squirrel in the toilet.
But it was her, and I went to the doctors for years, 5 years, and they gave me a colonoscopy. They put me on medicine, and nothing worked until I went to my last ass doctor, who was trying to say I needed to get banding ligation, which is when they put a rubber band around the hemorrhoids of your asshole to shrink them.
Right.
And he said, I want you to go on one more treatment of Metamucil. And I threw my hands up in the air and said, Doc, you got to be fucking kidding me. I've done this. But I never tried the actual brand Metamucil. And I took it for a month, and my dirt ring fucking tightened up tighter than a fucking balloon knot. And I told you... Are you throwing up a little bit? I told
The
you...
sausage and cheese is starting to come up.
I told you that it was the most amazing thing I experienced, because it's like you take it every day, and then the next day it's just like boom, 2 fucking cue balls from a pool table fall out of your asshole, and you're done for
it
the
looks
day.
at the pocket on a snooker table.
Yeah, but there's nothing else.
No.
And then
No
I
cramps.
brought it out to you.
Nothing else. What do you mean by that?
No pain, no fucking grease gun, no fucking tire fire.
That must be fucking hard. How long do you have that for?
5 years
Fucking
or longer.
hell.
I've had it since I was like a kid.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't fuck
But
that
I
many
also,
guys.
all right, he got one.
For a while.
I think
Okay,
I need to do
my
another.
point is,
Oh, come
my
on.
point is, I give it to you. I bring it out here, and
I
what
was
happens?
skeptical.
What
It doesn't
happens
help,
to you?
apparently. You
Does
shit
it?
on floors. That's what happened.
I've been known.
What happened to you when you started taking it?
Well, the first time I did it, it was something, and then the second time was I stood up afterward and cried.
Yeah.
And then the third
told
time
you.
I was like, "This
What do
is
you- what
part
do
of
you
me.
mean?
It's something that it's almost like
You need to try it."
after 5 years
Well,
of
I got
having.
perfect. I love my shit.
Okay, well we didn't, and after
I
5
love
years
it.
of
But
not
this will
having
keep you
it,
from eating them.
it's that's true. But he's still what
You
he's
know me. I go to the toilet with my computer, sit there for 2 hours, just smell it.
yeah. What's he gonna do without a mustache? All right, I said it. My point is, and let me finish.
2 unhairy
Is that-
fucking fuckers.
I have hated looking forward to taking a shit for 5 years.
I love it.
And
I
now,
love it.
now with poo glue, as we affectionately call her, Metamucil,
You like it now.
I look forward to it.
That's what we had for the rest of our life. I had natural metamucil, what the fuck it was called.
Well, that's called semen. It's called, or bum cum.
Ladles of it.
Bum cum if you're on a fucking budget. And I understand that sometimes
I think the
money's
homosexual
tight.
listeners are going to be really upset.
I don't think anybody's going to listen to this, but
I think so.
well, maybe we'll see.
All right. On that note, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Don't kiss me on the mouth. Don't ask if you're hurting me. And if you hear the safe word, stop what you're doing immediately. Do you have pantyhose?